back to Chit Chat with Inky, where we do a little chit, and y'all know we always chatting. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Thank you to my subscribers and my supporters, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Y'all is helping the sister grow. Y'all don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Chit Chat with Inky, and also follow my daughter on Instagram. She has a business, flame_unique, and she has a website, flameunique.com. She ships worldwide, y'all. Purses, shoes, jewelry, great prices, y'all. Ladies, you would love it. Fellas, go check it out for your ladies, because they'll love you. Y'all, I be wanting to get so raw on YouTube, but I know that I cannot, because if I do, they will not post my video. So I be having to keep it classy, y'all. I mean, I try to, level out on the cursing, but y'all, baby, if they only knew the mouth I got. We're gonna do the family Chantel. Pedro, you know you wrong, boo. You know you dead wrong. 1, 2 carrots coming for you. 3, 4, they done changed all the locks on the door. Do you hear me? Miss Karen and family is not to be played with, okay? She leads and the other ones follow, okay? Honey, she told Chantel, you move that money. And I don't know nothing about it. And all I'm pleading the fifth on this. Do you hear me? Pedro running around like a chicken with his head cut off. He freaking catches up to Chantel. She like, you can have what you want. Chantel done made copies of the papers, child. Pedro running around. Y'all, you can tell he don't want to be fair or anything else. He keeps saying how she is the reason for the marriage ending. She was not supportive. I'm like, Pedro, I haven't seen any of that. I haven't seen Chantel not being supportive or any of that. So what are we missing as the viewers? That's all we see is you doing exactly what Miss Karen said you was going to do. Scamming, pretty much. Now you running around trying to get this $265,000 back, or at least half of it. I don't think she owed you nothing. She gave you all that you needed. That was getting your papers to bring your dusty, rusty butt over to the United States. Okay? And y'all, furthermore, can somebody please tell me why Nicole and what is his mom, Pedro mom, why are they on this show? They don't serve a purpose on the show. First of all, the show is called The Family Chantel, and last I checked, they was not Chantel's family. Yeah, why cut them out the show? We don't want to switch over to the Dominican Republic and listen to Nicole and Lydia with all that raspy mess. To be totally honest, every time they come on, I fast forward because I don't feel like doing all that reading. No disrespect to people, who don't talk a lot of English, but I don't understand why they're on the show. Just kick them off. They don't serve a purpose, and I definitely don't care about Nicole's boyfriend. What? Let him go, okay? Back to our regular schedule program. Pedro is full of crap. Pedro went to the lawyer, so Pedro pretty much already knew what his plan was going to be, what he was going to do. But y'all, Chantel, let me tell you something. That family is a force to reckon with. They are a beast. And Miss Karen said, we ain't scared of nobody. And her husband sitting there like, nope. I said, you go, Karen. Let me tell y'all something. She is the head. In order for Pedro to get to the rest of that body, he got to chop that head off. And that's a big ass head to chop off, named Karen. She guide, provide, and she figure it out. Miss Karen said, you won't catch my daughter in this house by herself. No, you won't. Let's change these locks. They have Winter moving in with Chantel. Pedro pulled up, y'all. Tell me why the whole damn family was at the house. It's like they was waiting for this ninja to pull up. Like, come on to pull up if you want to. Come pull up if you want to. I said, oh, but that's how family do. They stick together. This is a prime example of family sticking together. So Pedro's scattering. He's trying to figure out what to do. Y'all, you can see it all in his face. When he does the confessions, you can see all in his face that he full of crap and that he planned it all. Pedro don't even look the same in the face. When they went back to like the pictures of like some years ago when Pedro and Chantel got together, it's a whole different look in this dude's face. That's because he was trying to get what he needed to get from her. And now that he got it, his whole demeanor has changed. He's not even the same person. Let me tell you something. Chantel is not the only one that don't recognize him. Hell, I don't recognize him. He done made a whole turnaround since he got what the hell he wanted. Somebody he been here for 7 years. Yes, that's the plan, Pedro. 7 years, the 7-year itch. That's the plan. You know, you already had plans to come. And to be totally honest, this dude had plans to bring his mom and his sister over here as well. He think he's slick. Pedro really think he's slick. But guess what? Chantel said, not today, buddy. You're going to get it back today. That's right, Chantel. Put your hard hat on and go to work. Pretty much. Pedro comes up to the house. And this is the thing. So he has an apartment. Chantel doesn't know where he lives. Okay? But you still want to hold on to the house. Excuse me? Yes, you're on the deed. But she didn't put you out the house, dummy. You left. So you left. Don't keep showing up here without notice. No. Love don't live here anymore. Stop showing up to my house before I have to cut you. So the family there, and he knocking, he looking through the window. He like they changed the locks on the door. You think? So it's okay for you to live at your apartment and still show up at the house anytime you want to, and think that you're supposed to come in at free will, schedule around, and then leave anytime you want to, as you please. No. But I honestly think, so Miss Karen plans on giving him a run for his money with this divorce. This about to get ugly. Do you hear me? Two good-looking people about to get ugly in this. Okay? Chantel says she ain't in the business of taking care of this dude for 10 years. And somebody please tell me, why is that? Okay, so you meet somebody from another country, you bring them over here, then they want you to take care of them for 10 years. You are pretty much on the hook for them for 10 years. But when they decide to leave after 5, 6, 7 years, they know that you're on the hook for them financially. How is that fair? This is my thing. If I bring you over here and I'm on the hook for you for 10 years, if you F up, decide to leave, want to be a hardhead, want to act a fool, that's on you. I should not be responsible for taking care of you. You left. I didn't, so why am I responsible for taking care of you? They need to change that. They need to change that quick. Okay? He's standing there, so Chantel's brother comes out. And Royal, like, is his name Royal? I don't know. She has a brother named Royal, y'all. I can't remember. Anyway, Chantel's brother comes out. And he's like, you know, like, what do you need? Why are you here? And Pedro like, I'm here because this is my house too. Yeah, but why are you here? You're the one that wanted the divorce, so why are you here? So he like, I'll tell her that you're here. Chantel said she heard the commotion all the way upstairs, and she refused to come upstairs. And guess what? I don't blame her. He wanted to come to the house to let her know that he filed for divorce. See, this is it that gets on my nerves. First of all, you hurt me by filing for divorce. Let me bring your dusty butt over here, take care of you when you had nothing, and then you want to add more icing on the cake. Come to the house and throw it up in my face that you filed for divorce. Get the fuck out of here with that. For real. Get the out of here, Pedro. For real. Straight up. And Miss Karen kindly opened that goddamn window. She stood up. She was like, well, hi. How are you? He like, I went to see Chantel. She like Chantel, I don't want to see you. Like, what do you want? I wanted to let her know that I filed for divorce. She was like, okay, that's usually what people do. After they say they want divorce, they usually file the paperwork. Okay, what else do you need to say? She was like, and Miss Kirsten told them, we're going to have a divorce. We're going to have a real good divorce. It's going to be a nice one. I'm like, yes, Mama Karen. Tell it to him. With a mother like her who needs friends. She is your friend. And Mama Karen was like, and I'm staying over here along with my daughters for a couple of days or how long it needs to take. I'm going to make sure my herd is fine. I'm like, yes. Because she reminds me of me. That's That's why I'm cheering her on. That's some stuff I would do. I ain't gonna lie. And my daughters know it. Like, that is some stuff I would do. Like, you going to war, I'm going to war with you. We about to fight this battle. I don't give a dug on who it's against. We going hard. This is an all-girl band. You better know it. So, Pedro standing looking dumb. He was not expecting that. But Miss Karen pissed him off in a nice way. He was livid by the time he left the house. See, he came there to argue. He came there to argue with Chantel. He came there to make her feel low. He came there to beat down on her self-esteem. He came there to make her cry. He wanted to see tears. He wanted to hear her beg. Because this is all the stuff she's been doing since he'd been rejecting her. But when he got there, he got a whole nother goddamn thing going on. He ain't know the family Chantel had showed the hell up. But he's been around his family long enough to know how they roll. You feel me? And all the things that he came to do, because this is what he came there for. Because you didn't have to even come and tell her that you filed for divorce. I'm sure she know because you told her that. But you wanted to see her squirm. You feel what I'm saying? You wanted to see her hurt. You literally wanted to see her hurt so bad that you couldn't even wait for the paperwork to be delivered. You feel me? Like, what in the hell? Are you serious, sir? Let me tell you something. You reap what you sow. You, your mama, your sister, all y'all gonna reap what y'all sow. If y'all hear some frying stuff, y'all, that's my daughter cooking before she go to work. But anyway, we're gonna ignore that. Yes, Pedro, you reap what you sow. I'm just over him. Like, he really pissed me off just to think that I was rooting for him. Man, the hell with him. Just to think I was rooting for him. I ain't got nothing for him. Okay? I thought that he was going to be a better person. He's not. He doing just what Chantel friend told her that he was going to do. Just like he told her episodes ago, seasons ago, that that's how they roll. They come, they get married, they get everything they need, and then they leave. Pedro followed that book, play by play by play. And Lydia and Nicole knew it. They ain't shit either. They knew it. And then Nicole had the nerve to say, oh, leave her. You can get better. Next time you get a girl with a bigger butt. Chantel ain't got no butt. Then, why you trying to be Chantel then? You so damn jealous of Chantel. Why you trying to be Chantel? Since you done met this girl, honey, you done went and got surgery done and everything. Ain't that the jealousy of it all. She ain't got this and she ain't got that, baby. Chantel got body, yaddy, yaddy. Why the hell you think your brother was checking that thing out? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. And to be totally honest, Nicole, she right to take your damn man. For one. But don't nobody want him, child. He walking around with lard in his damn head, trying to spike it up, stick it up, or doing whatever the hell he doing. I don't know. I'm just happy that they came. I'm just happy that her family came to her rescue, man. It's nothing like having a good, supportive family, man, because she needed at this time. And the crazy part is, she's getting a divorce. It's going to be hard. It's going to get ugly because pretty much I've never been divorced, but I have friends that have been divorced, and they pretty much describe it as a death, but the people are still living. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like they said it feel like a big loss, like you lost something. It's like a death, but everybody involved is still living. They said that's what divorce feels like. I don't know. But Chantel a beast now. She shedded all that skin she needed to shed. She cried all the tears she needed to cry. And I think this chick gonna move forward. She about to fight. Do you hear me? She about to fight. And she gonna have to, because I was looking at Pedro's lawyer, and this thing look like she go to bed. She really does. She looks like she gets it in. But I bet you, and I guarantee you, Karen got a lawyer that goes to bat too. I bet you she gonna find a lawyer that's gonna tear it up. Going to tear it up, and they need to get him. They need to get him. Pedro did totally change, y'all. That facial, the next time y'all look at this, because I think this is the season finale, just look at like a couple of the seasons before And look at how excited and loving and caring he was towards her. And then look at this season after he done got everything he needed, got his job, got on his feet and everything. Look at the facial expressions in this one. And you can totally see the difference in him. When you start seeing the difference and they upset at everything you do, to be totally honest, the way he look at her with disgust. I don't even think the girl can breathe without him being agitated. For real. He agitated with everything. Not cleaning, not cooking, going to sleep. I mean, I don't know what he wants from her at this point. Because in my opinion, and from what I see, he don't know what the hell she doing. He's working, coming home whenever the hell he come home. Because, we all know he be at the office with that chick until 3 o'clock in the morning. But he pretty much work, come home. I don't never see him cooking and cleaning or any of that. The reason why he don't fall asleep because he's too busy trying to be with the girl over there. And Chantel work, come home. I'm confused. You're not doing any more than this girl doing. So why is she getting the short end of the stick from you, Pedro? It's because you're doing something. It's because you're interested in someone or something else. And instead of you being a man and saying it, you're making every excuse under the sun of why you need a divorce, of everything Chantel is not doing. You're full of crap. You set this up, your mama set it up, and your tacky sister set it up too. And I really wish that Chantel would have listened to her mom in the beginning, but sometimes you live and you learn. And unfortunately, she's learning the hard way. But after this, like she said, she will never get into a situation like this again. She was like, I will never go through this again. And guess what? She ain't playing, y'all. She is not playing. She is not playing. He is so damn tacky. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand what he's doing. And I'm just not Team Pedro. I'm not Team Pedro. I'm sorry. Is Chantel perfect? No. No one is perfect. You feel me? But he didn't want to do anything. Like she said, she tried to do counseling, everything. He didn't want to save it because there's nothing to save because he never cared. A person don't want to save something that they don't care about. Like, why do you think when you have a new car, you stopping at every red light, you're yielding, you're looking, you're really paying attention because you care about this car that you have. So you don't want anybody to hit it. You don't want it damaged. You're doing everything you can to make sure this car is safe. Exactly. But when you have a car that every week you got to get fixed and stuff, you ready to get rid of this car, you don't give a damn if somebody hit it and total it or whatever because you no longer like it. You no longer care for the car. You're trying to get rid of it. And that's pretty much what he did in this relationship. When he needed to get what he needed from her, he cared. He didn't want no other person to have her. He wanted to reconcile with the family. He wanted to do everything he could to bring her in so that he can get what it was. He nurtured her. But then, after he got what he wanted, he felt like he didn't need it no more, then he began not to care. And it shows. He's become unnurturing, unloving, unkind. And that's what happened when shit get old and you don't want it no more. That's what happened when you was never in it for the right things or the right reasons in the first place. And that's what happened with Pedro and Chantel. But like her mother said, you want to get a divorce, you can get a real nice one. A real nice one, buddy. So we'll see what happens when this show returns. Hopefully they get rid of Lydia and Nicole because to me, they do not serve a purpose in the show. I'm sorry, but they just don't. I don't need to see what they're doing in Dominican Republic because they're boring. But chit chatters, until next time, I am gone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Watch my previous video. Share, y'all. Thank y'all so much for over 100 subscribers. I really appreciate y'all for supporting me. And talk to me. Comment, because I like talking back. Can't you tell I like to talk? And until next time, bye.